Hi, my name is K. Join me while I take my morning tea. Yeah, it's still morning over here in the beautiful city of Oka, Anambra State. Yes. Whew, it's still piping hot. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see it? Alright. So, join me. So, whew, very hot and sour. Alright, my name is K and welcome to my channel. In this place, we discuss things that help you become a better version of yourself, both in finance, both in relationship, both in your work-life balance, in all spheres. This my channel is dedicated to individuals that want to be the best version of yourself. If you want to be the best, you should be in this place. So thank you for always watching my video and thank you for always tuning in. So I appreciate you and I commend you for all the time you guys spend on watching my videos and always being in my space. I really appreciate it and I don't take it for granted. So let's dive into it. But first and foremost, a little sip. Very well. Let's discuss communication. Communication is it's a very simple thing, very simple when you mention it, but it's very complex because communication is the reason why we have a lot of broken homes in our time now. Is the reason why we have fathers not being in good terms with their children or children not being in good terms with their mother, vice versa. There's a lot of brokenness going around, and everything will be traced back to communication. You get, when you are not communicating with people that you are meant to be in relationship with, you are meant to be in business with, you are meant to be in whatever you are in with them, you are meant to communicate with them. And if you're not communicating with them, before you know what is happening, there's going to be a very big divide amongst you guys. And once that divide comes, that is where a lot of things go sour. Believe you me, if you are not communicating, the communication is bad. That is where a lot of things go bad. That is where when the nervous system, let me use the body as an example. The nervous system, when the is not communicating with some part of your body, that part of the body becomes numb. That is where stroke comes. That is stroke. I don't know if you're familiar with stroke. That is stroke. That means the nervous system and that particular part of the body is no longer in tune. The nervous system is sending message, that body is not receiving. That body is sending message, that nervous system is not receiving. So there is been a what is it called? A divide amongst them, and which is the biggest problem. So, like I used stroke to give an example. This is can also be found in a lot of things we do as human. You have a wife, you don't communicate with the wife properly. You have a husband, you don't communicate properly. You have a girlfriend, you have a boyfriend, you have a business partner, you have a lot of things. You don't communicate, maybe because you feel that, what do I have to say that they haven't heard before? Or what do I have to add that is new? You get? So all these things bring, like I said before, it brings a divide. It puts a very big divide amongst you guys. And with time, you guys may just find out that people are drifting apart. People are drifting apart. This person wants to do this, this person wants to do this, this person wants to do this. Believe me, no relationship is perfect. Believe me. But once you guys are actively communicating with each other in the language that each other understands, because a lot of people don't understand some things. Because some people may understand when you give them sign language, they are good. No? It means something. It means something. But some people need to hear that no, yes, okay. You get some people like that. They like affirmative kind of response. No, yes, okay, nice, this is good, this is not good. You get not good, this is bad, this is you get there are people like that. And there's some people that understand theirs as you have to be intricate, you have to be explicit, you have to explain it in details before they can understand it. And that is where in this video I'm about to tell you four essential keys, extremely important keys that will help you to be a better communicator in your relationship or anywhere you find yourself. Number one is clarity. Make sure that message you are trying to deliver, you are as clear as day. You get you are as clear as day. Make sure that you are very, very clear. Make sure they are very, very detailed oriented. That you don't just blab about. There are people that blab, they just stop. Meanwhile, they're not making any single sense. They're not making any single sense. And it becomes a problem, because the essence of communication is for each other to understand what we are saying. If you are communicating and I'm understanding you, like now, I'm speaking. Okay, very good example now. This my video is not in English. You get people that speak Spanish, French, Mandarin, Cantonese, many plenty language, Latin. They will never understand my video unless there is a subtitle, playing underneath, or there is they clicked on something that will translate the video for them in their own language. That is the only time my video I will be able to communicate to them properly. You get it? You get it now? Are you getting it? Very good. That is the only time you're going to communicate effectively. But if you are not saying things in the language those people understand, in a clear nature, in a clear layout, they are not going to understand it. So you need to be, as a matter of fact, need to be effortlessly clear when communicating. You need to be clear when communicating. You don't just wake up and start saying things. No. Make sure that the person you are communicating to, knows what you are saying, how you are saying it, because it's very, very important. It's very, very important. So make sure that you put clarity at the apex, the utmost important. Make sure that your message is very, very clear to the people that you are delivering the message to. I don't know if you understand, but I believe you understand, because you have been watching my videos and you have been coming to my channel, so you know that this kind of things I'm about. I tell you things and I show you things, and you will learn things that will make you be a better version of yourself. Like I said in the beginning, you get? So, like I said, clarity is number one. It is very, very, extremely important. Watch it. Extremely important. I don't know if you are seeing my tea. Okay, you are seeing my tea very well. Make sure you are listening very, very well. Clarity is very, very important. And another thing is active listening. You get? As I'm communicating to you now, I'm being as clear as I can. I reduce my speech speed, because if you know, my speech, there is speech and there is speech speed. People that talk very fast and people that talk medium, people that talk very low or very slow, in fact that case may be. You get? So as I'm talking, as I'm speaking, as clear as I am, if you're not listening actively, believe me, you're not going to grab anything I'm saying. Even if I say it in your language, even if I say it in your dialect, even if I say it in any way I can say it, sign language, if you're not actively, are you hearing me? Actively, you will never grab what I'm saying. So, as much as clarity is important, it's still at the apex, make sure that you are listening to whatever the person is saying to you. Because some people have this problem, they will zone out when somebody is talking to them. They will zone out. Maybe a lady is talking to you and the lady is your spec. Very beautiful son of the gun. Very beautiful lady. They are talking to you. You will zone out. You are admiring the way their lips move. You are admiring the way their eye is structured. the way their body is layered. I remember a lot of things about them. You get? I'm not going to judge you. Everybody has their own vices, and it's not even a vices. You're not complimenting. You're not being human. You're complimenting the what you see, which is admirable. But if that zoning out is going to make you not to be able to actively listen to what a messenger is saying, why not dial it back? Be in the present, be at the moment, be where you are, and be there for real. Don't have to be in Oka and you are thinking of oh my, is sour. Believe me, it's going to make the communication 10 times hard. It's going to make the communication 10 times hard. So it is very, very important. It is very imperative. That's my word. It is very, very imperative that you pay very, very close ear. You actively listen to what the messenger is saying so you can be able to grab a lot of things, because trying to be a lot of everywhere at the same time, you are going to defeat the purpose of the communication that is going on. Believe me, you will defeat the purpose, you will defeat the what's it called, the sequential of what is being discussed. You're going to spoil it. So it is very, very important why you do so. You do what? You make sure that your message you are sending is very clear. And you that you're receiving message, make sure you actively listen so you can grab every intricate details of what this person is saying to you. Because the more you zone out, the more you miss things, the more you miss stuff that are very, very important to you, the more you miss uh, ideas that have been communicating. Because sometimes people don't only say things, they express things. That is why you do body language, countenance. You just look at somebody. Somebody can be saying this and their body is telling you nothing. They can be telling you, I love you. From the depth of my heart, I love you. You are the breath that I breathe. You are the air that I take. You are this, you are my that, you are my this, you are my that. All fair and good, all nice, all beautiful. But if you are watching their paying attention, you see that their body language is not moving, because when somebody is telling you I love you, their whole essence emits that love, because love is like an energy. Their body is going to radiate it. You're going to feel it from their body. But once their body is not radiating it, that means that they are just saying it from their lips. It does not go anywhere. So that is that. Clarity and active listening. That is number two. I gave you three. I said four. Yes, I said four essential, four vital, four important, four everything you want to call it, but it's four that you must adhere to, and you'll be the best communicator in your marriage, in your life, in your business, in all sphere you find yourself in. And that one is empathy. I know you'll be surprised at what is empathy doing inside here. But if you don't feel for somebody else, believe me, you will not be able to grab a lot of things they're saying. Because believe me, okay, somebody is telling you that I lost my business. Yes, thank you. I lost my business. You cannot be able to sympathize with that person very, very well if you're not empathetic enough. You get? If you're not empathetic enough, you will be like, sorry, sorry, it's alright. You get? You did what you're meant to do by the virtue of what is being communicated to you. But believe me, if you add a little empathy to it, see how it will go. Okay, I just lost my business. Business I've spent years nurturing, investing in my time and everything, and I just lost it with a twinkle of an eye. Oh my dear, I'm very sorry. You get? That sorry is still there. What went wrong? But you know what? Don't worry about that. What matters is this: you are here and you can rebuild. Believe me, I've seen people rebuild 10 times faster from their failure. And this is not a failure, because this is business. You learn from it. And the knowledge you gather from here, you are going to move it into the next business you are going to do. And that is that. So I don't want you to be downcast. I don't want you to start seeing yourself less because your business failed. Businesses fail. But people that make it to be the number one globally are people that once they fail, they start again. They don't just stay failed. They keep firing. So I believe you are going to bounce back again. And that is me telling you, from depth of my heart, from all seriousness, I'm telling you. You see? Do you see the first one and the second one? Do you see how both of them is? One is very sharp. I'm sorry. The second one is very empathetic. I am putting myself in this person's shoes. You get? Putting myself in the person's shoes. I'm like, oh, okay. The person will, number one thing that thing does to somebody is that it makes the person to breathe easy. The person will breathe easy. The person will, worry less. The person will, in general, the person will just be a little bit freer. The spirit will be lighter, the head will be calmer. And if you have the means to maybe take the person to lunch, take the person to lunch. Buy the person lunch, you put gist, you put just drink, just have a merry time. Because believe me, you will rebuild. Anything that have been taken from you, you will rebuild. It doesn't matter how hard it is, it doesn't matter how tedious it is. Nothing good comes easy. Nothing good comes easy. You want the best body, you are going to sweat in the gym. You want to be the best husband, you are going to sacrifice a lot. You want to be the best wife, you are going to sacrifice a lot. You want to be the best student, you are going to sacrifice a lot. Like I said before, in the gym, you will sweat, you will sacrifice dinner, you will sacrifice carbs, you sacrifice those Dunkin' Donuts, you sacrifice that Krispy Kreme, you will sacrifice that Burger King, you will sacrifice a lot of things. You will start eating the things that you may not necessarily find very appealing. Because most people don't like eating a lot of protein. But you start seeing yourself, you consume protein. You don't like eating meat, you eat beans. You don't like eating, you eat it. Because you know what? Because you know the end goal. You know where you want to be. So rebuilding is very tough. But believe me, you'll be better for it. You get? So this is, you see it, you see that it's going. You too, you are feeling it now. So what are you waiting for? Subscribe, like, and share my videos, please. I know you have been doing it. This is me asking again. As a reminder, please, Biko. From Nima Nia Niobim, from my Igbo brothers, my Igbo sisters, that is what it means, that from the depth of my heart, please subscribe, share, like, comment. Negative comment I will take, good comment I will take, no comment at all I will take. Just watch, like, subscribe, do the one that you feel that you can use to support my channel. So please, thank you very much. And the last one, the last 4 points that is very, very important. I'm giving you clarity, active listening, empathy. The fourth one is what? Drum roll. Feedback. Yes, feedback. It doesn't matter what has been said. It doesn't matter if you have listened attentively. It doesn't matter if the person that you're talking to is very empathetic. If you don't give feedback, believe me, all that has been said will just amount to zero, nothing. Yes. If you don't give feedback, everything that has been said will amount to zero. You can take my word for it. If you want, you cannot take my word for it. But what is remains, fact remains the same. Fact does not change. If you do not, say it again, if you do not give feedback, everything that has been said is waste. Like for example, now, like my previous example I gave that I used in the empathy, I will see that thing again. Okay, now after saying those things I said before, after saying those things I told the person that told me that he lost his business, the person will be like, thank you very much. He never knew how much I needed to hear this. Like it seems like a burden has been lifted off me, and a lot of things I've been feeling down. I've been, hating myself and a lot of things. But from the account was giving me a new purpose and giving me a new lease to life and everything. So thank you for telling me those kind of words, and I appreciate it, and I don't take it for granted. So thank you very much. It means a lot to me. But yeah, that is feedback. You get? That is feedback. And let us run it down to family. Because I've done business, let's run it down to family. Wife, that is empathetic, clarity, sending of message. Babe, I want you to buy uh, mayonnaise, uh, cabbage, and all these things for coleslaw. I want to have coleslaw if I come back from the work. It is a clear message. Empathetic, being empathetic about your message is that please, I know it's going to cut into your time, but please find a way to do it. We are empathetic in sending that message. And your wife being an active listener, you say, oh, okay, my husband, my babe, I will do it for you, I will do it for us. Because now it's no longer going to be only you, it's going to be us. So learn how to use the word us when you're in a relationship, when you're married. Learn how to use the word us. Us. Say after me, us. Yes. Learn how to use it. Okay. It's going to be beneficial to us, late night dinner and everything. So you just eat it and then sleep. It will help us in the morning. So we won't eat heavy. That is an active listening, and that is a feedback. You're giving your husband now a feedback. Oh, okay, Billy, I will do with that. No problem, I will do that. If I come back, I will stop at the grocery store, I will stop at the shop, I will stop at the supermarket, I will stop at the market, and I will get it. But do you also want protein? Do you want to have protein to eat, because of your gains and everything? You see? Communicating. Communicating. You see it? You are communicating with your man now. Oh, that's nice. I didn't even talk about it. I was not thinking about the cabbage and the vegetables that I'm going to consume. Please, protein is very need. Protein is very much important. You see, that's why I'm a baby. That is why you love taking care of me. You see, from buying vegetable, cabbage and mayonnaise, and to strengthening your bond, strengthening your resolve. Now the husband will come close, kiss her, touch her small, that is his property. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Touch him, touch her, both of them will be happy and everybody will be best for it. And when they come back in evening time, the wife preps it, they eat, they smile, they have things to say. Now, that evening time when they are eating it, they be like, babe, thank you for mentioning protein earlier on. I totally forgot about it. The wife will be like, that is why you have me now. Am I a be again? Am I this? Am I that? You get, so those are the things that you will do. Do these 4 things. Do it. Do it, and your relationship will be the best for it. Relationship you have with everybody, be it business, be it anything you are doing at all. Make sure that you incorporate these 4 vital communication key. Incorporate it in everything you do, and believe me, you are going to be the most caring, the most attentive, the most everything you want to be, for the good part or not the bad part. Believe me, you will love yourself. You will love it. Believe me, you will love it. And the more you try, the more you practice, because it cannot become number one overnight. It takes work. So the more you try it, the more you implement it, the more you do it. That is, the more you learn, and the more you become the best version of yourself. You become better for it. You love yourself more. It's also keep trying. Even if you do the first time, it doesn't seem like you, it seems off. Don't worry. Do it again. Do it again. Before you know what is happening, you get, the number one becomes easy. You communicate clear. You become a clear communicator. Before you know what's happening. Number two, active listening. You will listen very well. You master it. Before you know what's happening, empathy will kick in. Before you know what's happening, you start giving feedback in a very empathetic and clear way, because you can communicate clearly, empathetic. You can also give your feedback clearly and empathetic as well. So it's a laminar flow. It flows, goes up, it comes down, it goes, balanced thing. Make sure, make sure. There is no. Okay, back to my day. Sorry, I almost forgot about. I had team, and I love teaching. I love teaching. I love impacting. It gives me the most fulfillment. So thank you guys for always being here. So do it. Do it. Do it. Learn. It's not that hard. Believe me, it's not that hard. But you'll be the best for it. You will love yourself for it the more. Because we learn, we implement, we become better. We love ourselves for it. You don't want to go out, people will be hailing you to being the best business person, the best husband, the best wife. No, Tiny, tiny things makes you become the best of everything you want to be. So thank you for watching my video. Like always, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and thank you for always being part of it all. Cheers once more and have a lovely day.